Hello everybody. Hope you're doing well tonight. Previously on Minecraft, we made ourselves a monster spawner after going and doing a whole bunch of treasure chest finding. And today, we are going to try and capitalize on a few of the things that we have started off with. So, we got enchanting unlocked and we're pretty well along with it. If I can get infinity on a bow or on a book to put on a bow, then that should solve our problem with arrow creation and not wanting to harm all the chickens in the game. So I'm going to look at doing that. I'd like to get some magma cream, so we're going to go back to the nether portals today, or through the nether portal today, and we're going to go back to that fortress and see if we can find some magmas to kill to get some magma cream. We're going to make some fire resist potions off of that. And on the other side of that, we're going to go back and we're going to farm some blaze rods with fire resistance up. That should keep us pretty safe and make that a little bit easier of an experience. After that, what I want to do is I want to get back over to that XP farm and build another portal there, because I want that to be connected to the Mushroom Island portal. So we're going to take a whole bunch of cobblestone, a whole bunch of deep slate, and see if we can build ourselves a really big nether bridge from one portal to the other, just so that we always have a quick way to get from one of those places to the other. I don't think that time is going to permit it tonight. I have made the decision that we are going to set up our main base on that mushroom biome. We're going to make a big flat surface. We're going to make a big old cool looking house, a little bit of castle stuff, maybe a lighthouse, maybe some pirate cove stuff. Might even put a dinosaur up somewhere, who knows. We're just going to have a lot of fun putting a lot of things together and making that biome our own. And that's going to be our central hub. Everywhere we go from there is going to be done off the nether. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully, it's not going to be, we won't have too much resistance or challenge today. So, let's get to it and see what we can do. First, where's my bows? Build 2. I thought I had some enchanting books. And I'm not quite sure I remember where I put them. Maybe up here. Yeah. It's efficiency 4 and protection 4. We want that protection 4. We're going to use that on armor. Efficiency 4 doesn't do us much good. Let's take some lapis. Let's take these books. Let's take this bow. And really what I'm looking for here is just an infinity. And the way I'm going to do it is... Power 3. What is power 3? Oh, that's bow. Yeah, we want that. Great. Quick charge, feather falling. Nah. Power 2, power 1. Nah. So we're gonna go with the... we'll go with the quick charge, even though we won't be using it. Sharpness 2, lunge 1. Density 4, not a big deal. Unbreaking and power. Ooh, unbreaking would actually be nice, but then I would have to have extra to put on for the infinity. I'll just do a small lunge. Piercing and sharpness. I'm also not sure if blast protection. I'm not sure if I need it to be level 3 to get infinity, or if there's something else that's going to go into that. We can use some lapis in some of our enchanting. We now have... It's a really... Ooh, I want that. It's 100% that. Sleeping Edge is a bigger Swipe. Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna be, yeah, there it is. Infinity is 1, 3. So this is now our stored, no matter what, like the next thing that we do, or the next enchantment that we enchant with is going to be infinity. So, at that point in time, let's make this a double thing. It's okay to have some books in our... We're going to make a bunch more space in the near future, so don't got to worry too much about that. Books can go there. And now that we have this taken care of, we'll take some sticks, maybe about 20 sticks is good. And keep this one. And we'll take an iron sword. We'll take 2 irons. We'll take all of our iron swords. Because we have diamond ones. I mean, there's no reason not to, right? Let's take this. See, just play around with all these, and because all this is going to go over to the I'm going to take all of... Oh, I should get you ready to go too. Well, the music is so nice today. So what we're going to do is, because we found infinity, we are going to make our way back over to that monster XP farm we built last time. And it's gonna be probably 45 minutes or so here where we're just gonna grind our way up to level 30. We're not gonna go all the way past, like, we're not gonna go to 33 or 36 or anything, because we're not gonna continue our enchanting. What we wanted was the infinity, so we're gonna get infinity for a bow, and then we're gonna get that bow with whatever we can for like power enchantments, figure out what we want to do there. And then we're going to go look at Magma Cream and get the fire resist and move on with our actual adventure today. Because I don't want to spend too much time just grinding out things. At least at the beginning of the stream. Who knows, maybe we'll get into a big adventure and we won't do any at the end. I'm pretty sure this is the right direction. Yeah, negative and... No, it's... Yes, negative and positive. I just kind of took off and went. One of the things that I should have considered is making a second compass for the lodestone, and then I would always have a I could have a lodestone compass here and a lodestone compass there, and I could use them both to just always know the direction that I'm going without having to F3. But that might not be necessary, especially if what we're doing next is going to be taking the nether path and building our quick path there. So, we'll see about it, but likely no. Also, I looked into the conduits and the nautilus shells and the parts of the sea, and I'm pretty excited to see what we can do with that. I'm looking at those little prismarine blocks down there, thinking I might go and try and start gathering enough of those, so that when we get to the point of having enough nautilus shells to build our conduit, we'll be able to also have the prismarine to set things up. Which I know is kind of an order of operations thing where you can do that by taking out an ocean monument and getting all the prismarine you want. But if we can get it naturally outside of the ocean and play with that concept, we could set it up outside the ocean monument and use that ease to, you know, better raid the place. So, one or the other. I'm not sure yet. Let's see if we're still on track. Yeah. We need to be going a little bit more south than a little bit more south than we do east. We're still on a pretty good trajectory here. This isn't the longest travel. Streamlining it will be useful for setting us up long term. Really, all of this is kind of slowly building to us making a big setup that everything feels like. I really just kind of want to feel unstoppable and not have to worry about all of the finesse and stuff that goes... Oh, there's like many, many creepers. Jeepers, lads. Calm it down. But yeah, all of this is basically building to streamline to make things as easy as possible for us so that we can get through everything that we need to get through while not having to, you know, get good at the game. Come here. There we go. That's really what I wanted to do, is make sure that that was necessary. Carrying 2 shields is... Nah. Maybe an Elden Ring. How am I going the wrong way? There we go. Got all kinds of twisted up in the forest. Hello, sheep. I'm going to take a stop here and do something that I should have did before we came here, but now that we have an opportunity to do it now, we can just do it quick. This is fine. Wait, what? Is my diamond pickaxe not able to mine obsidian? Oh, little dude, calm it. Real mature. Real mature. Where's this sun at? There we go. Yeah, sun. Did I not? Yeah. It's also where that treasure chest was. It's a very small world, this Minecraft. Rather, that wasn't nice. And we are back at the hole. Beautiful. Now, let's make sure we're not putting ourselves in a horribly dangerous place. Some of these things here. Eventually, as I need them, I'll use them. That'll save our diamond sword as well, so we don't have to worry about spending that. Just in there. Sticks in here because sometimes there's iron drops and they'll just like let us make more swords. And that should be it. Hey lads. Let's put the nice stuff. Well, we'll keep some of it. You know what, I'm not that worried. I am gonna go get a bed off of those villagers. They won't mind. And then we're gonna go through that portal. And that way, you know, if we die, we can go get our stuff back real quick. And there we go. There we go. Respawn point is set. Perfect. Now, what is through this portal? We're in another one of those forests. Okay. Let's be cautious. Oh. What are you? Is that another nether fortress? Look at that thing. Yeah, we are. Those were the days. What is... Bastion Remnant. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, these are the pigmen ones. There's a couple of different ones in here. I'm not sure which one. So this is a special kind of it has loot in the big ramparts. Some of them have like treasure rooms. Some of them have like fighting arenas or something. Some of them are like armament things. That's pretty cool. What is our coordinates? Okay, I'm gonna switch off this real quick just to record this session, or record this. Oh, hello Jane Doe. How are you? Yeah. I see. There we go. Chat is kind of in a really unfortunate spot. It's something I have to take care of, but yeah, I can definitely see and read chat. I hope you're doing well. Alright. Doing pretty good. It was a nice day. Made some good chicken and rice, had a good shift at work, and get to play some Minecraft. Can't complain. Alright, so our nether spot is negative. There we go. And we are good to go. That has now been set. What I do, I work in I work in data annotation. It's like technical work, but it's more of like on a gig by gig basis. That sounds complicated. Nah, it's actually it's a little more straightforward. It's not super code heavy or script heavy. It's more working with tools and helping. It's kind of a QA position, but working with tools themselves. It's pretty fun. Before I did that, when I worked with companies, I've been for about 15 years. I did QA in the gaming industry. I spent about 9 years at Blizzard Entertainment doing work on World of Warcraft and doing work with Heroes of the Storm. And then I spent some time over on Amazon with their Lumberyard project. And most recently, I was with an organization called Lightforge, which we closed our doors about a year and a half ago. And that was a fun group of people, but that was a startup company that was working on a kind of a tabletop project called Project Orcs, which there's a little bit of information on it around YouTube if you ever have interest in that. It was shaping up to be a pretty cool game. It's a real shame. Oh yeah, it's definitely a fun feeling to just kind of hang out in the game and space out for a bit. I know this kind of stuff right here is just a little more boring, but it'll get us ready for what I'm going to do a little bit later. Not sure when you joined us, but we're going to be going back into the Nether. Once we have this up to 30, we're going to go back to our actual house, and we'll get Infinity on our bow. And then we're going to use that to kind of get some magma creams, to get some blaze rods, and really just supply ourselves up to do all the alchemy we're going to do going forward. So that'll help us get ready for the future, as it were. Also, finding that bastion in the Nether is pretty fortunate. We'll have to figure out how to take one of those on. I know there's something about gold, and gold will let you not get attacked by the pigmen, but they also might attack you if you loot things in front of them. All kinds of new things. I haven't played this game since like 2016, so all of this stuff is brand new. Oh yeah, I was blown away when I first. This is a Razor Siren Mini, and I have it running through OBS. Specifically, I have a gate on it and a limit, or not a limiter, a compressor. No, a suppressor, a suppressor. I haven't done my compressor or my limiter yet. This is a Razor Siren Mini. And yeah, it's definitely a very big change of pace. When I first logged in on this seed and I found the first actual cave, I was blown away that they're so big now. Like, you can just walk in and go around and see everything all over the place. Like, there's the walls and the ceilings are so high and wide now that there's it's almost like you're not safe anywhere in there anymore, which that's pretty cool and fun. I spent the first couple of deaths just kind of running around placing torches, trying to make a little inlet where I could actually be inside the cave without immediately getting jumped. And that was pretty fun. But we've come a bit of a way since then. At this point, I think the only thing down there that I'm really worried about are creepers. Assuming they don't get a jump in a point-blank explosion, though, I think we can even survive those at this point. Also, I'm told there's a new biome down there called, like, the Deep Dark, and it has this guy called the Warden, and he will, you know, destroy you. And I haven't gotten into any of those yet. I haven't found an ancient city or anything like that. So, I'm looking forward to see what those things are like as well. Alright, we're getting a decent amount of stuff here. Almost done with the XP grind. Do you play a bunch of Minecraft yourself, or are you just kind of hanging out and seeing what all the differences are yourself? Oh, competitive? What, like PvP? Are you on like 2B2T or whatever it is, or anything like that, or...? Oh, that's super cool. I know it's a pretty big scene, although I can't say I'm super familiar with it. I would imagine there's a ton of little, like, idiosyncrasies to know about the game in order to get to some sort of rank in that kind of thing. No, not yet. I haven't even found a stronghold, to be honest. We only have one ender pearl so far. Heck yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you again in the future. It's always fun to have people chilling. Oh, jeez, that guy got a spear. Calm down. That ain't cool. You don't need that. I didn't know they even had those. Spears work really weird. There we go. We are set. It's daytime. Now, we just gotta get back to our base. And we should be able to get infinity on that bow. And then we can go on and start doing the real stuff in this game. Alright, we are almost back home. If we're not terrible at navigation, it should be just over this. I have completely overshot where I'm going. What are we doing? Jeepers creepers. Just kind of zoned out looking at my phone, bebopping in my head. Not even close. Training fatigue. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember reading about that. That's the you can't mine any blocks until the Elder Guardians in the ocean monuments are destroyed. I think we can get rid of that by drinking a bucket of milk. I'm pretty sure that's how you handle that. Yeah, this should be a better beeline. We should see our little rectangle up in the on the skyline here shortly. There it is. gonna try and get this Enderman to make some decisions. Actually, let's try it with both of them. Yeah, come on. There we go. All right. So now, where's that bow at? Oh, I think it's down here. We got our bow. Power 3. Oh, you know what? We should have maybe gotten the, yeah, that was a slight mistake, but that's okay. Maybe 3 more would have been right. Infinity bow. Punch 1 infinity bow. Oh yeah, it only costs 3. That's right. We do have enough. Or we should. Yeah. Power bow. Oop. Now, we have the ability to do range damage. Isn't that nice? Put that there. Grass blocks. And, oh, because the Endermen were carrying them, and they have, they silk touch things. They pick up things with silk touch, yeah. Alright, there we go. We are cooking. So now we're going to make our way over to the Nether, get back to that portal, and see if we can't make ourselves a little bit more alchemy fodder. Some animal just screamed outside my window. Jeepers, that was not a pleasant sound. Hope everybody's okay out there. Let me take a minute and go take a look, just to make sure everything's alright. Yeah, it's rough being a cow, especially when you got fungus. I want this. Crying obsidian. What do I use you for? Yeah, I know about that. Weird. I don't know. Well, we have one. We have one, and that's, good enough. Food is eaten. You go there. You can go there for now. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah. I forgot that we made ourselves a safe house. Isn't that convenient? I remembered we made a few of them over in the actual fortress. I should make one at the other place when I go there to do the big tower. But yeah, it's not up, it's down. That's right, because we had the unfortunate circumstance of not being able to get in next to the blaze spawner, so we had to go in the hard way. Now it's not the hard way, it's just the longer way. But it's a good way. It's safe. And in Minecraft, sometimes safe is the best you're gonna get. Oh, hey, dude. Not a big fan of you being here. There we go, never mind, you're fine. Alright, we're here. Really? There we go. That's what happened before. Okay, good to know. I was actually curious why I fell before running that. I'm just gonna... That is never happening again. Good talk. So now what we're basically doing is fighting wither skeletons and looking for magma cream. Because if we can get some, if we can get lucky and get more wither skulls, that would be awesome. We also have really good enchantments on our armor, and a good weapon. We got a bow for range. We're not in a bad place at all right now. Actually, we're pretty comfortable with the nether at the moment, which is Oh yeah. Nope. Red back up. So let's go see if we can find ourselves some magma cream. There we go. Hello, young man. I see. Oh, it's from all the way over there. That ain't great. But we do have Featherfall. We need to stop being so worried about little things like this. Yeah, we're fine. Now, let's make sure that this guy doesn't jump in a hole and... Yeah, come here. Come over this way. Thank you. Save the back up here. Did we get one? As long as we got one. Yeah. Okay. That's good enough. What is this? Why are we in radioactive land? Got it gassed. I'm hearing things that are angry at me. I think the best choice is going to be to just break in. Nope. Oh no. Get up, get up, get up. Oh, we're going to lose everything right here. Yep, we're done. We lost it all. Oh no. Oh no. And we didn't set our... Oh, we didn't even set our spawn point. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oof. Um... Oh, it was the other way, wasn't it? Man. Oh, that is so... That is so rough. That was so much good stuff. That is that is just the way that Minecraft goes sometimes. Alright. Well, where that puts us is very far back from where we were. We basically set ourselves up to do all of that, and then with one swift bad decision, we threw all of our progress away. So, there's two things we can do here. We can go down into the mines, and we can get ourselves a little bit more economically sound, get some more emeralds and or get some more diamonds, make some more long tunnels, or we can go into the nether and we can start trying to build our land bridge from one portal location to the other. They each have their merits and they're both going to be necessary. The portal being necessary to get us easy access to enchanting, and the mines being necessary to get us back to being covered in diamonds and set on resources there. That being said, I'm going to take about 5 minutes. I'm going to go fill my water, kind of just take a deep breath. I want to see what's happening outside because I heard some very concerning noises a little bit ago. And we'll also just clear our head a little bit and think about which of those options sounds better. But it's okay. This is one of the things that happens in Minecraft. It's fine. It's fun. We're still kicking, so I'll be back in just a little bit. Sit tight. Alright, we are back. A little bit of thought. Didn't see anything outside. Decided to make some popcorn. Burned the popcorn. Made a sandwich. You know, normal stuff. I decided that we are going to just go back down into the mines for the night. We're not going to worry too much about anything really too labor intensive or unsafe. So I don't want to do more land bridge. I don't want to do more nether. So we're just going to kind of zone out and spend maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Who knows? Just down in the mines, swinging that pickaxe, making ourselves some stuff, some diamonds. That should do us pretty well. Let's get ourselves down there. We're going to be pretty quiet during this. Just kind of swinging our way through and getting our stuff back. It's not like, I'm not super somber about it. It's just, it's 12:30. Got a sandwich I'm going to eat. Just kind of relaxing and going into the chill mode of that Minecraft flow state. So let's go ahead and start collecting some stuff. Yeah, all things considered, that's actually not too bad at all. It's more diamonds than we had last time we did this, so let's go ahead and take this back, put our stuff away, um, reassess our storage, and looking at the time I've spent streaming, I think I actually have a little bit more of this in me, so probably going to come back down here and go through a couple more pickaxes. Not sure how many, but probably maybe another 3. We'll see. This has been a good idea. This has been a very nice, relaxing recovery thing to do on the other side of losing it all. And it's making me feel like we're going to be just fine. I do think that when we come down here, we're going to pick a different direction and go off on a different branch so that we're not running that far just to get to the end of the mine and continuing on that, because it'll be even longer to get back once we do that. So maybe we get down and we turn left and we go a little bit left this time and see what's over that way. I'm actually going to take about 30 seconds here and take care of something. Alright, that's better. I had a sandwich and it was... That sandwich needed a bite taken out of it. For so long, I was just staring at it like, boy, I want to take a bite out of that sandwich. And now I have, and it was good. It's a good sandwich. It has Kewpie mayo on it. This kind of mayo. Let's go right here. Oh no, I just realized I didn't grab torches. Oh, we're gonna have to go back. We'll burn these ones and then we'll go back. Because we have a couple unbreaking enchantments, so we'll probably be able to grab another 64 torches and use those as we burn through these 4 pickaxes. At least after we get done with the 20 that we have right now, or I guess the 18 we now have right now. Hey, there we go. Another quick diamond. Yeah, and it's more than just one this time. There we go. We should probably get ourselves back and pay for our previous sins of not bringing enough torches. Yeah. Let's make our way. We can also drop off our stuff. We'll burn through the, oh, that's stuff I dug out. We'll burn through the rest of these pickaxes, and that will probably be where we call it a stream. Just a lot of digging and relaxing on this one. Alright. Get some of this back. Oh, we're already out of space there. How about that? The tough can still kind of fit. Yeah, we're gonna have to find another. Maybe for now, the extra wood can be an overflow. And then we'll come back to that. Now the lapis can live there. Lapis lives everywhere in this base. There's just lapis in everything. Although we're past the point of needing it too much, so I'm not too concerned about losing any. Alright, back into the mines. Well, let's take a nap and then back into the mines. We have had a suspiciously long drought with no diamonds here. I feel like we started off pretty hot and we found a whole bunch of them really fast, and now it's kind of just double deep slate a whole way down, isn't it? I guess that's the whole averages thing. You're hot, you're cold, and then it comes out to a reasonable number per hour. But I wouldn't mind finding at least one more set before we call this. Maybe 2 or 4. My sandwich is now done, so we can take a quick hand wash right to my face. And now we're just back in the mines. We only have 12 torches left here, which is really equivalent to about 240 chops or picks, because we're going 10 at a time before we drop our torches. So 240 is, yeah, 12 times 10 times 2. Maybe we can stretch it just a little bit further. Let's just change directions one more time, because we're not going all that much further. And this will probably be the end of this, this particular branch. I'm not 100%, but I think we're going to run out of pickaxe just in time to also run out of torches, which would be a very fortunate place to end this. Even better. One more round of diamonds to go out on. Ghost train. I think I'm starting to realize that those top deposits are not worth, well, that's, I don't have a, oh wait, yeah, I do. I can do that. And, yeah, that's fine. But, those tough deposits, I think they're just kind of clustered together by themselves. I don't think they contain anything, so I'm going to stop, like, mining through them. Because I don't think there's diamonds in them. I think that they're just tough. I'm not going to use that axe, or this big axe, for anything other than diamonds. So that's going to be it. Let's get ourselves out of here and set back up in the ways that we that make us feel more prepared. Maybe make some diamond gear, maybe get an extra pair of swords and another pickaxe or two. And we'll also remake a surplus of torches. I could use I could also use some coal. So maybe we'll go do a little bit of caving in the non-scary caves, the more surface level stuff, and see if we can't find a little bit of coal there as well. But that will all be stuff we do in the next stream. We're going to get this back and banked and then kind of get our stuff in order and call it. We're not going to get too much more into anything specific tonight. Just think, less than 2 hours ago, we lost everything. We lost all of our enchantments. We lost all of our diamond gear with all of that enchantment. We lost our infinity bow. We lost, well, just so many things. But we're back, as you always can be in Minecraft. So let's keep that positivity rolling. And we are home. Alright. First things first, let's get this just kind of wrangled so much. It's not gonna be a big deal for our inventory space because we're gonna be using so much of this to take care of the giant bridge we're putting together for. Yeah, all of this just has to go here for now. But the giant bridge that we put together, that's going to go into the nether between our portals. That's going to take so much stuff that I'm not too worried about it. We'll spend a large amount of that stuff, that deep slate, without even blinking an eye. Okay, so we have a helmet. Let's do the pants, the footies, and a chest plate. There's that. Now let's do one more of everything that is... Well, let's just do one more of everything. Boop, boop. There. Now, we have... everything set up. 2 sets of diamond gear, ready to go. Let's also do... Yeah, that was right. Still getting used to my, Still getting used to all of the, new storage. And I don't need to get too used to it because we are definitely going to be making more, Do we need a diamond shovel? Not really. But we will make another 2 diamond swords. And then the rest of this can go into storage. You can go there. And our lapis and our flint. Lapis is becoming very quickly not a resource of necessity anymore. We have a lot of lapis. We do not have as much coal as I would like to have, and we're about to have quite a bit less because, you know what, Akashi is easy to come by. There we go, we are back in business with torches. Give me an iron axe. Give me... Get rid of this flint. Get this coal in. Don't need all of these. We just wanted to have them, although we have 12 of that, so... Let's see, Nah. We don't need to be carrying diamond pickaxes around. There's no reason to have them outside of... I don't even know why I made that many. What's wrong with me? Oh well. Worse things have happened to better people, I think. Oh yeah, we did have potions. And then we dropped them in the lava. I should have saved my game. I should have drank some of those healing potions. I should have, or not saved my game, I should have paused my game and thought about it. I was trying to hit 5 when I fell in the lava to put a stone under me, but I was on 4 looking back at it, and that's just a mistake that we made. That's okay. That's gonna happen. And we're pretty much bounced back, so... In fact, we're actually better off than we were, given that we have everything where it is. The only thing we're really missing and down is enchantment levels, which, now that we have the other thing hooked up, we can very easily take care of that. However, that's going to be a next time thing, because we have had a good time here. We have had a not so great time here. We have had all kinds of times here. It's been awesome. But it's going to be time to take a bit of a break, so this is where I'm going to call it a stream. want to say thank you so much for watching up to this point. It was great chatting with some of you. It was great just kind of doing some low-stakes stuff after our giant loss, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope you are too. So, thank you so much for hanging out, and until next time, be good to each other, y'all.